Hello and good evening, or good day, or good morrow, or good morning. Welcome to our podcast today. We are here to talk about things and also stuff, and then a little bit of extra things and also stuff.
A lot of categories, a lot of topics.
As you might be aware or may have noticed, we've got a nice wall hanging behind us now, aka
White.
beautiful. Much appreciated to our dear friend who was able to create this work of art. I think she captured everything that we were looking for and gave
more.
us a little bit of personality, and there's a lot of detail there. So, very excited about that.
Very thankful. It looks very good. I really enjoy it. I'll hang this anywhere in my house and not give a shit because it's great.
Yeah, whether anybody listens to this podcast
Or not, at least appreciate this work of art. Jesus.
No, y'all don't have to appreciate it. We'll just continue to hold on to it for forever.
Oh yeah, we'll have this forever, and we'll appreciate it ourselves.
Exactly.
But, dude, and I know you are noticing a little bit more equipment.
Ramping up our game a little bit.
I feel like JT.
Can we go ahead and open this? It's pretty parched.
Yeah, I am ready to get a little drunk. That's not your job. That is not your job.
I digress.
Thank you.
Would you hurry up and
but
do that?
One thing I want you to do. You've never had this before.
Correct.
I've had it a long time ago, but it's really good. But I don't remember what I couldn't tell you. I just knew it was good.
Yeah.
And
it better be good for,
God, don't buy anything without a cork.
For that glass cork. And
Yeah.
oh, it's not glass this time. That's plastic.
The cap is, though, huh?
Cheap bastards.
Cheap.
Bastards.
But what I need you to do.
Pour my own. Thank you.
Yes. What I need you to do. You've never had this before, and you always give your little take on how, if you like it or not, or what it tastes like, this and this. I'm going to need you to do this in the Crackhead John voice. A whole segment. You remember, dude. You remember.
I might have to get warmed up for this one.
Yeah, warm up a little bit. Dude. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Woo!
So only when you're talking about the whiskey, you have to do Crackhead John impersonation. Yeah.
Taste it a little bit.
There you go. There you go. Dude, let me tell you about this shit, dude. This shit is smoky than a bitch.
Oh my god, dude. What is that?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
Dude, it's probably from the deep south, dude.
Oh my god. Whew, that's like ridiculously delicious, dude.
What are you getting out of it?
I don't even know, dude. It's like wood.
Gotta love the twitches. Yeah.
Jesus.
A lot of wood?
It's been a long time since I did that Crackhead John.
Yeah, you
A little bit washed up.
Yeah, I threw it on you, so I'm sorry about that.
Maybe later on in the show I can.
I'll give you my normal non-crackhead take of it.
It is good. Delicious.
Very smooth.
Not worth what we paid, but.
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit critical. You know, I'm hard to please sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, honestly, dude, the only reason I bought this was because it had a sign on it that said limit one per customer. And I said, wow, this has to be good. If people are trying to buy multiple of them and they're having to limit their customers.
Yeah.
And then
That's weird. Is it just because they're running out?
I don't know. Or just don't have enough. You know?
But that's why you
How's
purchase it to sell it.
How's that ice?
It's good.
Is
refreshing.
it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need to hydrate better.
I did.
You don't drink enough water today?
I drink plenty of water.
Must not be that cranberry juice for breakfast. Apple cranberry.
I don't know what you're getting at.
Stuff's
I hope
good.
somebody does. But
Stuff's good. Apple cranberry's good.
yeah, I like all the equipment. We got the little fuzzies here, looking straight up gangster. Yep, you know JT.
Do I sound like a M16, AR-15, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
What do I sound like?
I can't hear it, but if I did.
Do we have
it'd probably
anything
be bad.
productive to talk about tonight? Or we
Yes,
just
I have
gonna-
so many good stuff.
Well, let's go.
You want to start it off hot?
Yeah.
Let's start it off hot.
That's the only way to do it.
All right, mother truckers. All right. So this topic Um, you have to be totally honest on this question, or it does not work.
Okay. I think you can do that.
Straight
I'm pretty
honesty.
honest. I'm a pretty honest individual.
Very honest, and we're starting off real.
He's
It's gonna
getting
be.
risky
It's
risque
gonna. One of us is gonna get in
with
trouble.
a Q.
One
Ooh.
of us will get in trouble.
Well, it won't be me, so I
We
might
both-
be lying.
We both. No, but you can't. If you're gonna lie, just don't answer.
Okay. I play the fifth.
Okay. Would you be more sad if I died or Maddie died?
That's a fucked up question. How
It's
can you
just-
even ask that question?
We both died. Which one would you be more sad about?
So, okay, basically, I understand that most of our viewers are going to know who Maddie is, but to those
Would he be more sad if I died or his girlfriend?
It's 2021. If for those in 10 years who don't know that, Maddie is my girlfriend, and we've been together for almost 3 years.
Died? Okay. I mean, that's
And
minimal
so, would
compared
I
to
be
us.
more? Honestly, I'd be more upset if Maddie died.
That's great. Yeah. I think I changed my answer, but you can ask me if you'd like. But why? What?
I mean, you and I.
I was expecting you to say me.
We don't put on, glow in the dark condoms and play Star Wars.
Do y'all do that?
Yeah, sometimes. But I mean,
Does she use her dick to
it's
do that?
It's a one-way Star Wars.
Okay, that's where I was getting at. Is this a double-edged sword?
But I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question. That's a hard question.
I mean, you answered her pretty quickly. I mean, you paused for maybe 10 seconds, but
Well, the show must go on. We can't sit here and harp on the stupid fucking question because you.
that was stupid,
question.
dude.
How would you answer that question?
You over my wife.
Over your wife.
Yes,
You are a liar.
dude. Think about it.
You
You want me to
are a
break
liar.
it? Do you want to break down yours?
I
Or you
would-
want me to break mine down?
You
real quick?
break down yours.
I'm gonna break it down for you. She is great. Love her to death. But dude, we've known each other longer. We've been friends longer. That would hurt, man. That'd really hurt. And also, dude, if she dies, I get a little bit of money.
Oh, that's because she's your wife. See, if Maddie
And
dies,
she has the
I'm
life
not
insurance.
getting shit.
Well, yeah, but then you just don't have her. But like at least if I die, you get something. You're gonna get something.
Just don't have her. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you gonna get? A couch from her? Doubt it.
Shit. Yeah.
Maybe a blanket.
No.
Y'all's favorite blanket.
Yeah. If we had one. Damn.
Y'all don't even have that.
I don't have a
I can
favorite
give you
blanket.
this. You would get this automatically. I'm bringing something to the table.
That is true.
If Lily dies, it's like, I still got my best friend and a little bit of money, and
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
it's a great point.
All right. So since we're on that topic,
Okay,
you've got a big date coming up.
I do,
How has the first year been of marriage?
dude. It sucked. No, it hasn't sucked, but it's been quarantined. Like, I mean, we got married and then it was straight coronavirus.
So you got nothing to do but work, basically. You can't
Yes, we
really
didn't-
go
I
out.
didn't-
You can't
we
really
didn't-
go to restaurants.
We didn't really lose work for it or whatever, so that was good. But yeah, I mean, we just been quarantined, which is fine, which we're used to fucking.
You
being
notice
homebodies.
how we just transitioned from like one
Yeah.
total end of the BS spectrum
And my topic's so much better.
to like a serious, real life topic.
Like, these motherfuckers don't care about my marriage life.
Well, and see that kind of explains our friendship too, is because
Yeah.
we
My
BS'd
question
at one
was
point.
so funny, and you could have went just. You should have just not lied. You just not lied just now. You just lied just now. You did not tell the truth, and that's why it fucked up because you weren't honest. I was like, just don't answer it if you're gonna lie. Sorry, girlfriend.
Sorry, girlfriend.
No, you don't be sorry. You fucking picked her.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe I should be thanking you. Earn me some brownie points.
Yeah,
when
barely.
she looks at this.
Yeah, she's gonna
If
hate
she
me.
ever watches this.
Fuck her.
She'll probably never watch this.
Fuck her.
Oh well. Okay, so what else we got?
Well, yeah, I'm still kind of pissed off. I'm not ready to move on.
You just gonna harp on it?
Dude, I thought you were gonna pick me easily. I think
That's a stupid
I think there's like
question.
a ratio. No, I think there's like a ratio, like to partner to best friend. I think it should be like 3-to-1. Like
Wait.
1 year with Maddie is like 3 years with me. You know what I mean? I think there should be like there's obviously a different scale. I
Like
don't
a
kiss
handicap?
Yeah, I don't kiss you. I don't give you what you need. I don't take you on dates often.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think like a 3-to-1 ratio would be good. We've known each other for maybe almost 20 years. Let's say 18 for fun.
All right. Can you ski?
Probably.
Can you snowboard?
I wouldn't feel comfortable saying yes.
I don't know. Maybe the
What
reason.
the fuck? That's what you base. That's
Maybe because.
How about
wanna
if I have
go-
a fucking vagina?
I want
What
to
do
go.
you-
out.
What, oh, she can ski? Yeah, does she know how to lay down? And
Yeah, but maybe I want to go out and I want to go on these trips and stuff. And if
does this mean?
if you can't ski or snowboard, then we can't go on these trips.
Yes, you can.
No, fuck that. I want to
You-
go ski or snowboard.
With me?
Yeah, but if you can't, if I gotta,
I
pull
can
you-
learn. There's bunny slopes.
If I gotta call the sled instructor to come pull you off the mountain,
Did that happen?
that actually did happen. We were in Keystone, Colorado.
For
no,
them?
actually, we were in Heavenly. Sorry, we were in Heavenly.
That sounds like an easy slope.
Lake Tahoe is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But our buddy, whose girlfriend was with us,
I was thinking you knew somebody when you went on this trip.
I did. You know him too, and maybe he'll watch. Maybe we haven't reached out to him.
I know him. Does he know me?
Yeah, we played baseball with him growing up, and he moved to Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Did we go to college with him too
no,
for a little bit?
he was here. Anyways,
Okay.
you know who I'm talking about. You just have
Not-
to think about
I
it.
guess not. Yeah.
We were in Heavenly, and it was a little bit slick, a little bit icy that day. There was some wind that blew some powder off the slopes.
You said it wasn't like pow pow. It was like ice.
Yeah, it was not pow pow. It wasn't even pow.
Oh.
It was just like,
Okay.
Like-
That was the one you go.
so. Anyway, she was getting strapped into her snowboard, and all of a sudden her snowboard just goes flying down the mountain.
Oh. Fuck.
And it jumps this ledge, and it hits this ravine, and
It's gone.
me and our buddy, no, we go and chase it. What we should have done was go chase it on our snowboards, but we just went and chased it
On y'all's feet.
on our feet. And some nice local gentleman came and was like, "Hey, get your ass out of here! This is a ravine, and it's got a stream underneath, and you can cave in." And we're like, "Dude, yeah, we know that." So anyway, we kept navigating on the side, but he was a super nice guy, super helpful.
Didn't seem like it.
He was nice, but he was just kind of.
He was. It sounded like he was kind of scared for your safety, but wanted to tell you that you're an idiot.
Yes, that seals it perfectly. So, long story short, we spent our last run of the last day chasing this snowboard. Found her snowboard. It was pretty nicked up. Why did we get on that topic?
Because this is what
'Cause
you
you
want
didn't-
out of a spouse.
You didn't know how to ski or snowboard. Yeah, I don't
never
know why.
done it. I wouldn't say I wouldn't know how.
I don't know why I went on that tangent.
Yeah, I don't know. This is
Maybe
what
I'll
you
drink
look
more.
for in a woman. I don't know. Fucking can
Somebody
they?
to do fun things with that doesn't lose their snowboard in a ravine.
Well, she did that, and you're still with her, so I got a chance.
No, that wasn't her. That was our buddy's girlfriend.
So why the fuck are we talking about this?
I forgot. I really don't remember.
Yeah. Welcome to John's world. Anyways.
Welcome to my
But yeah,
planet.
that's bullshit. You didn't pick me. Like I said, the ratio 3-to-1. You've been with her 3 years, so that's 9 years, and we've gone over that. You could even almost say 5-to-1, and I would still win.
Well, I felt like it was a loaded question.
I don't think so.
You know?
I think you just be honest and answer
Okay,
the
well,
question.
here's the thing.
Is she gonna leave you
If I would
say
have
me?
chosen you,
Would she leave you?
right, maybe.
No.
But if I choose her, I know you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm drilled in.
I feel like she's more volatile than you are, you know?
Yeah, but this is
Because the
gotta be
9-year
real.
rule, we've got the history on her.
yeah,
So I
dude.
feel-
We got the 5-year rule.
Yeah.
5-to-1.
yeah,
We win. I win.
yeah.
I
So
almost go 6-to-1.
it's been a long time. 10, 11, 12 years old, 20.
9.
I'll be 28.
At least
in-
9 years
Dude,
old.
I will be 28 in 3 weeks.
Welcome.
Less.
Welcome to the party of being closer
Old.
to 30.
We're only getting older. We're only getting older.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, fuck you for picking Maddie because she sucks.
You're welcome, Maddie. Love you.
You should tell me
She
that.
probably won't watch this.
Which means you should
Has she
fucking-
watched either one of the other ones?
I made her watch the first one.
Yeah, she didn't even watch it.
She was in a bad mood that night, though.
Tyler, I pick you.
I mean, that's why you had to be honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't work if you're not honest. See, I was honest, and I'm gonna get shit for it. But guess what? I'm 100.
Not if your wife doesn't watch this.
I keep it real. She will watch it. She loves it.
Yeah.
She's very supportive. Maybe that's what you should look in a partner. Not if they can ski
supportive.
or snowboard, you know.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
You see where my priorities lie, I
Yeah.
guess.
Fucking, do they push pow, dude? Do they ride the icy waves, bro? No. That's a learned thing.
Yeah.
You can't learn to be supportive. You either are or you're not.
You're either, behind it, believe it, or don't. So,
Okay.
anyway, enough about our marriage counseling.
And the lack thereof of our friendship counseling that we might need to take. Because he didn't know about the ratio.
Could you give any advice to
No.
newly married folks?
Be patient and bite your tongue. Bite your lip. Bite your cheek? Which one is it? Bite your tongue?
Don't bite the nipple, because some people aren't into that.
Most people are.
Some people aren't.
Yeah, be patient. Bite your tongue every time. Anytime you're like, you know what? Just fucking bite it off. You'll have no tongue by year 20.
Do you have a charger for one of these?
Yeah, but
Not in here. That's cool.
But yeah, that's the best advice I could ever give. Suck up your pride and just
Well,
bite your
and
tongue.
I think that's an interesting piece of advice, because I think no matter how old you get, that's always a.
Yeah,
always
I learned
a
it really
helpful
fast.
piece.
I was like, I'm a winner, so I need to take that extra step to prove my point. And now I'm just like, Tyler, you're a winner. She doesn't need to know
Well, you
that.
need to look at it in the fact of y'all are winners. You're a winner.
I should.
With.
But it's still early.
her.
It's still early. I'm not going to figure it all out in 1 year.
It's true, but I'm just saying.
I just tell myself, hey, you're a winner, dude.
I was just trying
she
to
doesn't
make
need
you,
to know.
I was just trying to make you feel better a little bit, because you don't have to be so. I'm a winner. You say collectively we are winners together.
But we're hard-headed.
Well, see, there's a we. That's a good start. It's a great start.
We suck. That's what it is. Yeah.
See,
We collectively suck.
as long as you said we, that's a great start.
Yeah, see, I'm already there.
Yeah,
Not even a year in. Saying we and shit.
yeah. Even you're not even French.
Am I? How do you know? You don't know. You don't know what I am. You're probably more French than I am.
It's because of my mustache.
No, it's because you're fucking coon ass.
Miss Moustache. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Louisiana's kind of
Yeah,
Closer to French.
It's French Canadian, technically.
no. Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess yeah.
French Canadian.
They bought what's that territory?
Yeah.
French territory.
Louisiana Purchase, fool.
I know that. Who bought it?
France.
Who?
They sold it. France sold it.
To who? I mean, obviously U.S., but who
Fucking-
bought it?
Jean Lafitte.
No.
That's my cousin.
No, it's not. Is it really?
I don't know.
Oh, shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
Cajun people, we're all related,
Dude,
bro.
who bought it? Who was the guy that made that happen? Who set that up?
Richard Nixon.
Shut up.
Obama.
All right, we're done.
Who was it?
Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, DJ. RP.
Wouldn't that be funny if that was wrong?
You don't even know.
No, it was. I think
Somebody fact checked
good.
him.
I'm pretty good with history. All right, do you have another topic that's not about my marriage? 'Cause
Yeah.
we can move on to something I got.
Yeah. You go ahead.
I will. You just cut in whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I thought that you were structuring this.
I will,
fucking
but
thing.
you said you had a topic or two to talk about.
Yeah, and
But, I mean,
my
this thing-
first one was stuff, and my second one was things, and I said both of those on the introduction.
The very
to this.
first sentence, okay.
Yeah.
So, I saw this funny topic. If it's not that funny, but it's interesting. If you saw some kind of criminal act, what would you do in public? Specifically in public.
That's a
That's
loaded
very
question.
broad. No, it's not.
If I am supposed to give a specific question on a criminal,
Do you want me to be
act,
more specific?
What kind of criminal act was it?
Let's just say some guy's like jerking off in the park.
What would I do about it?
Yeah.
I would keep walking and continue on the voyage, whatever I was going.
You would get away from.
I'd be like, I didn't know, I didn't see nothing.
Man, I had my answer in my head, but now that I'm about to say it out loud, it sounds a little suspect.
Have you been jerking off in parks?
No. I've only been doing what I was gonna say I do. I just watch people jerk off in parks. I would keep an eye on that motherfucker, dude. Would you not?
No.
I mean, yeah, I'm
I don't
not
have
trying
enough
to.
time in the day to worry about this.
Well, if
creepo
that's
and
the case, you're not walking around in a park if you just have that not much time in the
Well,
day.
what if you were just walking through a park on the way home from the
in this area
espresso
that's
shop?
not in this area that's not.
We also
likely.
don't have espresso shop.
But dude, I would in a non-homosexual way, I would keep an eye on that guy.
Dude, homo's cool.
Okay,
It's cool in today's day and age.
you're falling off.
No, I just think it's creepy. I think that it just
wouldn't you
says-
think that this dude has elevated to jerking off in a public park that he's gonna jump on the next thing walking that has female?
or try to, or he's just gonna be a
what I'm
creepy
saying.
like.
I mean, I don't want to fight a dude with his dick out, but if you know,
If push comes to shove, I see where you're going.
Or if-
I see what you're
you
saying.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
like, I'm gonna stay here until somebody takes care of
To
this.
make sure that he's not gonna
Yeah.
escalate the situation.
And I'm no Superman or, as you can see, Batman, but I
It's good looking.
oh, you would have to, dude, you can't just let that guy just chill there. Like somebody calls it, like somebody called the cops, and you just like keep an eye on him. You know, like he's there
Yeah.
jerking off. He's probably not just gonna jerk off. Something's gonna happen after that.
Yeah, no, I think you brought up a good point. Kind of makes me recollect my thoughts because if it's literally a park that I'm passing through from going to point A to point B, and I just happen to pass this park, and I just happen to pass,
You're gonna
this
keep
guy,
trucking.
I'm at least gonna look around, and I'm gonna say,
Does anybody else see this?
no, I'm gonna say, is anybody under threat? Is this creeper after he's done doing whatever he's doing in the corner? Does he have another potential victim that he's gonna target? And if the answer's yes, I'm gonna say, well, how big is the dude next to her or him?
Yeah.
How
Let's pass this on to somebody else.
yeah, let's see if
pass
we
the
can let
baton.
somebody else do
Hey
it
man,
and
you
make
can
her-
take care of this. I got a meeting.
Yeah,
You know,
I got stuff I gotta do, but this
But you
guy
don't.
jacking off in the corner over here, just watch him for me,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna continue onward with
I got you.
my day.
Maybe I have more free time, or this is just maybe it's just so crazy. I'm just like I have to be involved in this.
Yeah, or maybe it depends on how feverishly, is he using his whole tricep?
You're diving in too much. What?
I mean, what if
He's just touching himself.
what
in
if he's
public.
just jacked? Well, I do that too.
Oh.
If I gotta tie my shoes.
Well, I'm gonna keep my distance if I'm feel threatened by this guy.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna approach him like, hey dude, why are you twisting your dick right here? I'm not gonna provoke him.
yeah.
I would just hope to God he didn't provoke anybody while I'm there.
Well, like Dave Chappelle says, he's just there and he's just like an elephant trunk.
Yeah.
Just like an elephant trunk.
I would think something's wrong with him at that point.
I think he just
I might call.
maybe he's compensating. Maybe he's just pretending.
With what?
Yeah, I don't know. His arm or like a sleeve or something in his waistband.
Yeah. Maybe.
Shout out Dave Chappelle.
But let's just say maybe like a normal crime. Like, I don't know, you see a local business get robbed and kind of like Spider-Man in the tale of Spider-Man where the robber runs by and he's like, this is not my problem, that guy was a dick, I'm gonna let him go.
Are you telling me that Spider-Man was a tale?
No, it was fucking real.
I thought it was a real true story.
But anyways, you know what I mean. Like, a robber runs by you, you're like, nah, it's not my problem.
He stole her purse.
Okay, whatever you want.
All right, maybe it's a clutch.
How about let's just a general criminal act? Are you gonna act on it? Or you're gonna be like, this isn't my deal.
It depends on the environment. I think generally,
Generally, are you gonna do the right thing? Or are you gonna stay
yeah,
out
I
of
think
it?
so.
Okay.
I think so. But I'm also gonna weigh the odds and be
I'm
like,
trying to fucking milk it for you, dude. I'm like fucking putting it up to your mouth, trying to get you.
well,
to
if
get
me and you are following, if me and you are traveling from point A to point B,
together,
and we see a criminal act together,
it's on.
yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna keep rolling.
You're gonna leave my ass?
Well, I mean, it depends what if I'm like. If
I
I'm
should.
Like,
I should have known.
no,
I mean,
but
you
listen,
chose Maddie
no,
over me.
hear me out. If I feel like you can handle it substantially without needing my help,
What if from afar?
I'm
it
not worried
doesn't-
about it.
What if from afar it doesn't look like I? It looks like I
oh
can
well, then
handle
you
it.
know I'd be there.
No. From afar, it looks like I can handle it. Now you're like, he's got this. And then I fucking walk up on it. You're
And
gone, and
there's
he's got
three
a
other
knife.
guys.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
then you're just like,
Well,
you'll
we'd
to
have
live with
that. We'd have that conversation. And be like, "Hey, are you good?" And if you're like, "Dude, what if he's got a knife?" Or what if there's three other guys with it? I'd be like,
Why
"Oh,
would I
you're
say
probably
that?
right. I'd go up there with you."
I probably would say that. Dude, what if he's got a weapon?
Hey, God, he got a knife.
I
Wasn't there a kid on the news that said that?
don't know. You'd have to. There's balls in there, kid. We got balls in there.
Oh, there's another football.
It's a half a football, I think. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So, okay. If I was there, it sounds like you'd be more inclined to do the right thing. You would do the right thing if it wouldn't exert so much energy, it sounds like.
If I were
Sounds
the
like you're a lazy, good
Yes.
citizen.
That's fair.
Okay.
If I were the defining factor, I would do the right thing 100% of the time. But if I see somebody else who can handle the situation, then why do I need to get involved? Just let them figure it out.
That's a good point.
Or I'll just be
I
like,
mean, but you're saying like not even like a cop, just like a fucking,
yeah. But I also just in general default to over communication. So it's like I would go up to this individual
and ask way
and
too
say,
many questions.
"Hey, are you good?"
Yeah.
He'd be like, "No,
well,
I'm
that's
a little,
good. At least you're
He'd
asking.
be like, "No, I'm a little bitch," and I'd be like,
Or-
"All right, well then I'll hang out, you little
Yeah.
bitch."
yeah.
You know?
Well, at least you'd ask.
Yeah, I'd be a nice.
But
guy.
is this guy? What if this guy's too nice? He's like, man, no, you're good. He's really like.
Well, then I'd be like, "You're a fucking adult, and you handle your own shit. You made that."
Well, yeah,
cognitive
but he's being
decision
a nice
to-
guy. I was like, I don't need to bother this guy with this. You know, he's like, no, I got this. You know, he's just being nice, but he really doesn't. You know.
Or maybe he's just a badass. Maybe he's like Liam Neeson and Taken.
Liam Neeson is an old guy that's good at like CIA shit,
Hey, they've got 3 Takens from his ass.
dude.
What's the third one about? Like that bitch
I
hadn't
think it was the
learned by
daughter.
now.
No, the mom. I don't fucking know. It was
Stepmom?
stupid. I don't fucking
it was a
remember.
stepmom.
This first one was the daughter.
Well, what was the second and third one? That's my point. Like,
I can't.
how
it's,
does she
it's
not
because
learn?
it's so fucking stupid. That's why.
Yeah, that's how
The first
most
one's really
movies are.
good. The second one might have been okay, but the third one's like I barely remember.
I just
that.
remember the first one, her being under the bed, and he's like,
Yeah, that was the first one was great.
"Where are you?"
They should have fucking stopped.
Yeah.
The people don't. They just make money. They don't know.
Well,
when
it's
to
like
stop.
Fast and Furious 8 and whatever the fuck we're on now.
Don't even get me started on that shit.
Well, you're a bigger movie buff than I am.
That's where. That's
and
that's,
and I did see Netflix is coming up with a whole bunch of 2021 movies.
really.
Yeah.
Originals
Yeah, yeah, and I think The Rock is in a couple of them.
of original movies.
Yeah, I think so. And your Marvel buddies are coming up with a couple series.
If
or
you haven't
something.
watched WandaVision yet, jump on it.
It's that good,
so
really?
It's
Good.
confusing at first, but if you're
Know what the heck's
superhero,
going
but
on.
yeah, then it's pretty plain and simple.
Is it the same guy?
It's all the same people
Cool.
and more.
With what's the guy's name?
Vision,
Yes.
WandaVision. It's in the fucking name.
So she's Wanda and he's Vision.
That's yeah.
Oh,
And it's called WandaVision.
Hmm.
But it makes sense if you watch it.
it's like toaster strudels. They're
It's,
they're
it's toasted
strudels,
in a strudel.
but you toast
It's
them.
in a toaster, but it's a strudel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of the same thing.
No, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Same,
But
different.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right. Give me something. Can you give me something? You want me to keep going?
well, I mentioned earlier that I spent too much money on this bottle because
That's good.
yeah, it was great. It was great. But I've been spending too much money lately
Have you?
in general.
Oh, but yeah, because you've been traveling.
Yeah.
Well, stop fucking doing it.
Well, yeah. Just in general.
Okay. Do you need help?
I don't know.
I could take a mortgage out on the house.
I forgot what I've been spending money on because I just spent
Sounds
it on
like
stupid shit.
it sounds like your main objective in finding a woman is snowing, skiing,
spinning mini and stupid
snowboarding.
shit.
Well, we don't have to drink a different whiskey every time. I think that's
What?
what?
Yes,
How
we
dare
do.
you. Do we if it's $60 a bottle?
Yeah, because this is coming to my house, and I'm going to start a badass whiskey collection.
Okay. I mean,
And this
I'll
is
help
this
out.
is a
you know.
business investment. So if any of
Oh,
y'all
write
know
it
how to
off.
write off business expenses
You don't
on
know how to
taxes,
do that?
no, I don't have
Do
a
you
personal
fuck
business.
with TurboTax, bro?
Yeah, but you gotta meet the standard deductions, right?
Oh, I don't know.
See,
I've never done it, but dude,
boy.
just keep your receipts, man. Keep your receipts.
You don't even know.
So, anyways, you're going with this. You've been spending a
I'm
lot of money.
spending too much money, and I forgot what I've been spending money on because I just been spending too much money on. I bought a weight set. You know how I was trying to get your plates?
Yeah.
I've been trying to ramp up
I
my.
thought you wanted the Olympic bar,
I have an Olympic. Well,
but
okay.
you needed 45 pounds.
I used Gorilla Glue to fix my Olympic bar.
Wow,
about
you're gonna kill yourself.
8 months ago, and so
Gorilla
far
Glue.
it's been working. It's been working pretty well.
Oh my God, reapply it or something.
Granted, I needed to increase my plate edge, my pound edge of my plates, and help in that aspect. So finally, Dick's came off with a sale, and I went ahead and bought some.
They finally,
plates.
because of this Corona shit,
Yeah.
they've been.
Dude, I'm telling you, I know we're sitting here bullshitting, but you couldn't find them on Craigslist. You couldn't find them on
Everybody's doing a home
Amazon.
gym shit
Yes.
because they're stuck at home. Yeah.
Couldn't find any free weights, so I saw it and I immediately jumped
And you
on
found
it.
the plates too,
Mm-hmm. That was part of the package.
dude. I bought that. Yeah, I bought that like 3 years ago, and it's fine. It's been outside. It's not really rusted yet, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
move it inside.
Yeah, and I've put some. You know how you can spray your batteries to keep them from corroding?
Mm-hmm.
I got some of that shit and I just spray
It's the
it.
same shit. It's just oil.
It's rust corrosion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rust inhibitor to
Right.
to keep the rust from happening.
Right. That's good.
No, and I was. What else besides that? What I
You've
mean,
been
yeah, we've been
fucking
traveling a little bit.
mostly.
'Cause
We
you can
bought
see-
this. This was good. She doesn't know yet, but we're gonna send her some money. Right. It was very expensive, but we're gonna send her some extra
Or just
money.
a really cool care package, or both.
I don't know. Yeah.
But money, money.
The detail is. I mean, just look at it for just a little bit. I mean, I feel like we
There's
have to
plenty
keep
of
talking.
opportunity for people to look.
If
at
I
it.
could, I wouldn't even face the camera. I would just face this and talk to y'all. If that was the option,
I would be
definitely do
honest though. It looks a lot better in person
Here,
than it
yeah.
did.
And
on-
I'm sure on this camera it looks really small. It's 3 foot by 4 foot. It's huge.
Huge.
I love it forever. She did an amazing job.
Huge.
Amazing. Do you want to hear this one story?
Nope.
Back in college, you don't
Skip
want to hear
it.
Skip it.
Do another story.
Okay. Well, I'll just act like I'm changing the story, and you keep the same story.
I really wish this worked.
You'll be fine, man. In college, I had this one job waiting tables that you could remember.
See what happens when you wish things.
Is it 11:11? It must be 11:11. It ain't 11:11.
It is
It
11:11.
is not, because I would not be in here.
Nobody knows that. Thanks for
I
giving me
I
up.
bet they do. I bet that fucking timestamp's at the corner that we didn't know how to take off.
You didn't turn off?
I did, but I don't know if it
Oh.
did it. Who cares?
I remember my
The
first
date's wrong
podcast.
too. I bet it's still like New Year's.
We need to make it like 111.
The day, the first day ever. Yeah. So I was waiting tables in college, and
That
I've been
sucks.
waiting. Yeah.
I have never
when would-
waited tables ever.
What was your first job?
My first job was throwing trash.
Did you pay taxes on it?
Nah. I
'Cause
think
you
it was
worked for your dad.
CASH.
Stop! Don't do that.
AFC.
What's that? Actual fucking cash. Yeah, it was for your dad, right? I think I used to help you.
No, I really think. I think my.
Didn't you
first-
help your dad with something with his business that he bought for a little bit?
I don't think so, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think my first job was with the select fields. As soon as they
Oh, you
made
did that?
them in Beaumont,
You'd sit at the desk or whatever?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then you go clean up trash and give water
God.
to the coaches and the
Yeah.
umpires and stuff and the
Dude,
kids.
did you have
of
to
course.
clean up after that?
Oh yeah,
It's the worst.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, they sucked out there.
You'd be able to get 36 hours in a weekend there, and
How?
that was great as a 15-year-old kid.
Dude,
You know,
I did that as in college to help out one time, and
yeah.
I got paid way more than I deserved.
Thankfully, I didn't work until I was 15.
I don't think you worked that much at all.
You know, I view it as if you do something that you love, you're not really working.
Really? Do you feel that?
That's how I feel.
So what the fuck are you doing right now?
I do something that I love.
Do you?
So I don't even work. I don't
Answer
even,
the phone and sit at a desk? You
Yeah.
love that shit?
Yes, sir. What do you need, sir? Thank you, sir. Thank
Do-
you. Coming
Do
in.
you remember when we drove to Dallas 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago?
Yeah, when
and-
the plane was booked, we tried to get a plane there, private plane,
Maybe.
but
it was
booked
never
full
going to happen.
capacity.
knowing what I know and what I knew then, I knew it wasn't going to happen. I shot for it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
think I asked.
Yeah, no, and
It was a
we
joke.
got sweet tickets to the Cowboys game.
But
Worth it.
yeah, it was great. But yeah, it was.
Would have been nice to ride on that PJ though, in our PJs. We could have rode in a PJ in our
PJ
PJs.
squared.
Woo-hoo!
Boy, you fuck around and get smoked. But yeah, dude, we drove to Dallas straight 4 hours at least. You know, you probably drove a little faster, but your phone was off the hook the entire way there.
Working
Yes,
or not working, but living my passion.
as you would say, yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking insane, like off the hook. I think you had 4 calls up to like downtown Houston.
I think at that point I was working a turnaround with one of the
You
local
were.
refineries, and
You
just,
at the time.
I was having to have 5
was-
a.m. updates and 5 p.m. updates.
Yeah.
Updating a spreadsheet of 42 pieces of equipment. That,
Yeah.
non-trivial,
Right.
but that was
But,
probably part of it.
but dude, I had these little jobs up until I was 18. I had cash jobs, like you said.
Ooh, yeah, that brings up an interesting point. So, when we were about 12 years old, in 2007, one of the hurricanes hit.
Read them. Oh, clean up. Y'all did that a lot. I didn't do
Yes.
that a lot.
I probably made like 800, 1,200 bucks as a 12-year-old
As a
kid,
kid.
and that was phenomenal. That was
Was that hard? It was just limbs mostly.
I mean, yeah, it was hard work. It was sweaty work, but it just the money outweighed the efforts for me back
As a
then.
kid, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, $1,200 for a little bit of hard work. I brought a chainsaw, and we were clearing out people's yards and bringing a wheelbarrow.
I
and-
was not about that at 12.
yeah.
Y'all were hustling.
We were.
I was
were.
like,
I think I tried to get you on, and you were like, eh.
I don't remember you asking me. Yeah, dude, 12 years old. I was like, fuck all that.
Yeah.
I helped Ricky, and I was like, I'm done.
I've always been kind of an opportunist. Like if certain things come up,
I am more, with age, but back then, I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna not do anything. Hustler, man. That's all right. I gained
The
the
drive.
hustle. I gained the hustle with the age.
I've always been a hustler. I've been grinding all my life.
Oh, I'm sure. You fucking spoiled bitch.
I'd be really spoiled if this would work. I don't know how. What did I do last time? I said I wish this would work.
It's not 11:11 no more, man. It's not gonna work.
That's true.
Destiny's
I
destiny.
have to wait another hour and 1 minute and be 12:12.
Well, I'll get back to what I was talking about since we just fucking went off. We'll talk about other jobs and stuff we had. But I was waiting tables in college, And I've been waiting tables before and being a waiter and whatnot right after high school because I didn't work until I graduated officially, like with taxes.
Respect for you because I would not have done them, and I still won't do the
It
waiting
was,
industry.
it's great, dude. If you're good with people, it's not that bad. It's stressful and it's.
I mean, but for a long period, extended period of time, you're going to come up with some difficult customers and difficult people.
Yeah, but you always blame it on the fucking cooks, dude. It's easy.
That's true.
Dude, you'd be like, I'm sorry, I've told them a couple times, but I'm going to go talk to them again.
Just
Dude,
lie through your teeth.
Every time.
Yeah.
Never tell them the truth. It's never your fault. It's never the waiter's fault. So hey, you forgot my soda. Yes, ma'am, I'm so sorry. They're changing out the soda. Dude, I became a intense liar from being a waiter. Hey, I ordered
That's
that.
where it came from.
That's where it came from. If you didn't know, it's from being a waiter, dude. I became an intense liar. So, like, I mean, you could approach me with a problem, and I would instantaneously lie about it.
Tai Chi.
I'm telling you,
Say.
it's a great skill. And I mean, anything,
from Mr. Miyagi.
anything.
Sunday, you exofe.
No, I didn't. You pissed off my dog, but yeah. So like, I mean, immediately, sir, you forgot my Sprite. And be like, yes, ma'am, I didn't forget it. They're just changing out the bag so it's fresh. This, whatever. Make sure it's all good.
Whatever you can do to Tai Chi the situation.
I mean, just bullshit, dude. Hey, it's been 30 minutes. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm pushing it to come out. We'll have it hot and ready.
Yeah, but really, you just forgot to put their order in.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
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 But it's just. I mean, it would have to be such a cool table and like dead as fuck for me to be like, hey, I'm so sorry I forgot to put it in, but I'll make sure it's good now.
So next time I'm at a establishment,
you should. But what's great about being a previous waiter, you respect them more now.
oh yeah, for sure.
So like I hook them up, as long as you got my shit out, it's not cold, you got my drinks filled, like, and you're pleasant, like you're gonna get a good tip.
yeah,
Because that's how they earn their money.
but coming from a
they make like $3 an hour.
oh,
What the fuck?
excuse me, but coming from a non-waiter,
A piece of shit is what it means.
now I can give the waiters a hard time, and they say, "Oh, it was a cook's fault. They didn't
You'd be
finish
like,
your food in
"You're
time."
lying,
I'd
son
be
of
like,
a bitch.
"Bullshit."
Yeah, you could. And they'd be like, fuck. All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
And they turn red, and their ears will turn red.
Yeah, it's always
It's gonna happen.
they make it sound like it's never their fault. It's always their fault. Dude, the cooks and the kitchen assistants and all these motherfuckers, they are on their game, dude. They are not struggling unless it's fucking packed house.
Yeah.
So like whenever they're like, I know they're taking a while, it's the fucking waiter's fault. It's always the waiter's fault, but you never tell the table that because they're getting the direct income from that. So you have to lie.
You don't have to.
Yes, you do. You cannot sometimes.
I'm gonna start calling them on it.
You should. It'd
Start
be funny.
calling them on
I would
it.
do that because I'd feel comfortable because I was in their position. But you not being in their position, it's a little hypocritical
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's like I've never worked hard in my life. You are lying to me.
Whisper salty nothings into their ear.
Man, that's the opposite of sweet nothings.
Silly, silly goose, you.
But anyways, if I could get this fucking story without you interrupting me.
Alright.
So I was waiting tables in college. I did it in high school right after I graduated.
Where did you wait in college?
We're going to finish it. You don't know? The Mexican restaurant.
Los Cucos?
I've never even heard of that. I mean, I've heard of that.
In College Station?
Yeah, it was in the mall. I don't want to say their name. Remember?
Yeah. The equivalent to Elena's.
Is it? No.
It's, yeah.
Okay,
It's
if
pretty
you-
equivalent to Elena's.
To some opinion, it is. I guess. What the fuck? But yeah, I worked there in college, and then right as I graduated high school for 2 or 3 months, I worked as a waiter to get my experience at a place in my hometown. Then we went there, in college, and I worked there. And I was always good at carrying the food out in the big trays, no matter how much. You could stack the food up
I
high.
forgot you worked there, man.
It was a great time, dude.
Yeah.
Because y'all were underage and y'all would come in and I would serve y'all alcohol.
No, it didn't happen, Mom.
Dude, I think we talked about worse. But yeah. Yeah, yes, he did. All of y'all. It was great because y'all would get the hookup and I would get the hookup too. I mean,
Yeah, we'd hook you up.
with what?
Tips?
Oh, yeah. True that.
From the little that we
Yeah,
could
that's
afford, you get a
Spoiled fucking brats. Did you work in college?
relative.
Did you work in college? Did you have a job?
I did. I did work in college.
What'd you do? The first 2 years, did you have a
no,
job?
the first
No,
2 years I
you
didn't.
didn't. You got to
The first
enjoy
2
your
years I did
time,
not.
didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got there and I started fucking working.
Well,
Well,
your last 2 years of college.
good job,
you
mom
worked.
and dad.
The last 2 years of college you worked, and the last 2 years of college I worked.
You sure? That's another story for another day. Anyways, I could carry as high as you wanted food, no matter what. One hand, no fucking problem. But dude, when it came to drinks,
Well, and you got to take the drinks off one at a time.
right. And I mean, at one point you could be kind of stupid and like put it on a tray and do it, but I didn't like doing that because it looked like a rookie move. So it's a Sunday, and I'm working, and we're pretty busy. We're getting the church crowd and whatnot, and I'm handing out the drinks, man, and I get half of them out, and it's like 5 or 6 people, and this sweet, sweet church lady, white lady, so fucking nice, so sweet. I am serving the other side of the table with their drinks and not paying attention to the uneven of the drinks,
Yep.
and take a drink off, and then the tray just all on her. It's like 3 waters with lemons in them.
At least it was waters. Right.
Does it matter? It's wet.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
It could be Dr. Pepper. You're gonna be a little sticky, maybe, but I mean, and the entire side of her table's drinks, just waters, just go all over her, and I was mortified, dude. This is at a franchise Mexican restaurant, and I'm like, dude, I've never done
You say, "Lo siento, mi abuela."
bien. You know? And she was so fucking nice, dude. She like got up and was like, she freaked out, of course, and I freaked out, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, mortified. Like I wanted to walk out, and I've been doing this for, I think, 2 years when it happened. I was deep, and I thought I was an expert. You know,
You had the confidence.
Yeah, for sure.
That's part of the reason.
I'm
probably
fucking
why
dishing
it
out
happened.
drinks and shit, and just I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
It was the worst. Like, I just stood there like,
Can't believe this happened.
you know, like, you fucking idiot. And she was so fucking nice. She, like, freaked out, of course. Well, I freaked out. I backed up because she wanted to start fucking swinging on me, dude.
Well, you never knocked an old lady out, so you didn't want to go through that.
I'd start.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck. But, no, yeah. So I backed up. She freaked out, and I was like, what can I do? Like, I'm already expecting $0 from this table. So, like, what can I do for you? And she was so sweet, dude. She's like, oh, baby, it's fine. It's so fine. I'm fine. It got mostly in my lap. I'm fine. I'm fine with a wet lap. I don't know.
Nice. I think that was innuendo.
Maybe the most Christian innuendo I've ever heard. But she was very sweet. She like hugged me and like told me it was fine. I think the whole table tipped me $5 or something, which was way more. Which was like $6 more than I thought I was gonna get tipped. I thought they were gonna steal money from me at this point.
Yeah.
But it was very mortifying, and she oh man, the best person I could have ever spilled water on. If I could find this person now, I would thank her to this day.
Well, speak to her right now and tell
Ma'am.
her into the camera.
This is gonna be hard. Let me take a sip. Give me
Just
let me breathe.
tell her how you feel. Tell her if she were in front of you today, coming off of the recollection that you had 6 years ago.
She'd be like, I handled that well.
She probably had a terrible day.
Unknown lady from this one town that I used to live in and work at as a waiter. You were the sweetest person I've ever fucked up on.
Look into her eyes.
And
Believe it.
I wish I could zoom in right now. And
Zoom
you were so sweet. And I was mortified. And you were the best. And
You don't have to seduce her. She's not looking for a good time.
you're right. But she might have had that innuendo, like you said. But anyways,
She had a wet lap.
that she liked it. And I'm so sorry. And I would do better now. But you handled it
But thank God you're
with
not a waiter anymore.
absolute class. And I thank you because it was terrible. But I'm so sorry. But thank you for being
Well,
nice.
it's good that you have the recollection of that
Yeah, dude. No,
years and years and years down the road.
I will never forget that. That's like spilling hot food on somebody. Like that's like your number one job. Do not fucking kill somebody with harsh food / whatever. you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it was water, so it was fun. But like, yeah, you worried about the food. But like,
Does the waiter industry have a OSHA standard?
oh yeah,
Like if they say like, hey, here's the protocol if you spill these type of products on people, this is what you do to alleviate the situation, and this is
you
what
mean
you
to
do.
prevent it from happening?
Yeah. Prevent it or after the
Yeah.
fact.
Mostly food's a little bit easier because you can use the tray for anyways. When I'm saying tray, but you have the tray stand. So you just, if you're worried about it, you're not going to be serving hot food over somebody's face. You know, like you
Right.
set it down.
And then you grab the
Yeah,
food off
exactly.
one by one.
Or if you're really experienced, you're over here, they're all over here. You're taking shit off, and it's not going to fall on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's no excuse. If you do it, it's your fault. it's all up to you. So
So there are some standards that you.
yeah, but I don't think OSHA's involved with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, if you fuck up, it's your fault and the company's fault. So
Yeah.
wherever you work, it's their fucking problem.
Yeah.
So I waited tables, and it was very challenging, but I was okay. But also, it was very stressful. Did you have any jobs that you didn't like or that you really enjoyed besides the one that you're at?
Well,
currently?
in college it was great because I had a job that it was a obviously temporary gig, and
Was it like an intern kind of thing?
no, it was just a part-time gig, and the greatest part about it is it was similar to the deal in Beaumont where I had to go refill waters, the big Gatorade jugs.
Yeah, you're talking about the 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, the big 5-gallon bucket. So you really only have to do that in between softball games. So while the softball games were going on,
And you got to ride a fucking golf cart, right?
yeah, exactly. You didn't have to go do it by hand.
No.
But while those softball games were taking place, you could go into the clubhouse and do your homework and
Or whatever.
catch up on
When
your
you're in the
studies
clubhouse,
and
you're talking
stuff.
about the little batting cage area, or are you talking about the little room out by the
No,
facility?
in College Station,
Oh,
we
fuck.
we had
I'm thinking Beaumont.
no, we had a press box.
Mhm.
Right? So your press box was per every like 3 or 4 fields. So you're in charge of these 3 or 4 fields, and
God, that's easy. That's all you had to worry.
exactly. It was
That
super
is
easy.
Bullshit.
It was great. It was the perfect college gig. If
How much
you
did they
got,
pay? 10 an hour?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't even remember at this point. But that was a perfect college gig. But on you were obligated if you got that spot. There were enough people to say if you got that spot, you had to go on a Saturday or Sunday or both and do volleyball or kids like little dribblers.
Oh, like help out.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so volleyball, you were constantly in tune. You got to keep up with every individual shot. Same thing with little dribblers. You had to know who scored the shot, how to score it.
You had to do the books?
You had to do the books.
That
Yes.
sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
But it was just like one of those
I
push-pull
guess you learned
deals.
it.
Yeah.
It was one of those deals like, yeah, you suck it up during the weekends to reap the benefits during the week. Because during
Right.
the week, you wouldn't hardly have to work. You'd just be able to do college
Well, yeah,
classes while
But
you're...
that is, you're fucking dipping in your weekend.
Well, yeah.
But it was mostly during the day. I mean, most of your shit's done at no later than 8, 7.
oh, for sure.
That's not bad. Yeah, waiting tables wasn't bad, but it was definitely stressful. It's the most stressful job because you're only worried about other people and what they want, you know?
Yeah.
Your only job is to make sure these people are like you or they're happy. You know, they're satisfied with their
They're
service.
comfortable with the thing with a waiter is you don't want to be any part of their own dining experience.
Yeah.
You don't want to be any part of their deal, and I think that's a big problem with people nowadays, kids nowadays, waiters nowadays. That sounds old and outdated a little bit to say that, but like you want them to have their own dining experience with the group they're with.
Yeah.
And a lot of people miss that.
You have to fill it out. You know, you can't be too active.
Don't grab the drink
disappearing.
while I hold the drink, right? Let me put the drink to the side. You grab the drink and then you fill up the drink. Or same thing with food. Nothing should be handed. You should be able to grab it from the table, take it out.
I think we're talking about two different things.
Well, maybe I'm old school. Maybe
Okay.
I'm just all about that. Pretend you're not there, kind of atmosphere, ambiance.
I mean, when I put the plate down, I'm not handing you the plate. I'm putting it in front of you. So you're saying that's right. For you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not
I never
handing
want
you.
to. I never
Yeah,
want to touch
no.
the plate or the food. But you know,
Yeah.
some people are like, "Hey, can you pass me your water?" And like, I'm in a conversation, and it's like, "Oh,
Well, there's some tables
on.
that you do deal with that you're not going to reach over somebody. So they're like, "Can I get another Dr Pepper?"
well,
And
then
it's a
they
big
should have
table.
moved the fucking. They should have put the water somewhere else."
They should, but it just doesn't happen like that all the time.
Well, that's,
And if that's the case, they probably don't care if they're handing you their drink to
Yeah.
refill, or you're probably bringing them another cup that they don't care about.
yeah, you're probably right. They did.
I know I'm right.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's because I've been in it. I know I'm right. At some point, everybody's different. They don't care. And, so.
Well, as long as they don't mess up my conversations with whoever I'm talking to at the table, then I don't care.
Well, yeah, no, it's usually not. I mean, but if it's going to mess up your conversation, then it's probably not that important. Because if you're going to stop your conversation too. We're getting there.
Well,
1 out of 10.
9.
Woo!
9.
We're
Not a
almost
Nazi 9.
there. Okay. So yeah, so you never really had a job that you didn't like because you've been straight about your passions.
Straight about my passions.
You haven't worked a day in your life because you just loved it, dude. I'll tell you this one
I
job
just can't bag on any jobs, you know.
because you haven't fucking had any. That's what it is. 'Cause you're a spoiled
What
fucking
happens
brat.
when you're college educated and you get to pick what the fuck you want to do.
That's funny. That makes sense because most of your job working has been before college.
No, not at this point. I'm like half and half now.
Yeah.
Now I'm 5. I just celebrated my
Yeah, you're such a hustler. I thought if you're such a hustler, why did it take?
5-year anniversary.
place?
Yes.
I'm 2 years in, over 2 years.
Well, that's an
At this one
anniversary
place.
to celebrate.
I guess. I just hope they know,
Yeah.
hope they
You
recognize
need to
that.
remind them and say, hey,
Some
look,
person was like,
I need
man,
to.
you've kind of been here a while.
Well-
How long you been here? I'm like, over 2 years.
And be honest with you, it helps whenever they have an evaluation where they say, "Hey, look, this
Yes.
is what you did
I've had that a
for
couple
this
times.
year. This
Right.
is what you need to do.
That makes sense,
This
'cause
is what
it's
you
been
need to
2 years.
work on."
Yeah, the first one was I was still training, and it was a weird time, so it was fine. But this last one was like exemplary. Like, it was great.
Well,
Because the first one had the timing.
but communication, like I mentioned earlier, over communicate. Like that's how I feel. I like to over communicate things, and then I feel like the same thing
That's true.
transfers over from the business world.
To this
Over
world, to
communicate
my world.
to your employees. Have your employer
Yeah.
over communicate.
I have to ask a
to your-
lot of questions. It's all feel for me.
Don't quit asking questions.
No, I know.
Always ask a bunch of
Yeah,
questions.
in my line of work, it's if you don't know what this person likes, then it's going to be a rough haul. So I have to know what this person likes. I need to know how they like it, or it's going to be a rough ride.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how life is as an out as.
I'm sure
an
that's with a lot
adult.
of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a cool job for a little bit, and it was like me and Alfred were like 16 or 15 or something, and we got to like clean moonwalks and what do you call them?
Bounce houses.
Bounce houses.
Yeah.
That was badass. That was the coolest job for like a young kid.
That's a good job.
Like we would bring it there with the family that owned it, and we would put them up for the people or whatever, get it going, leave. We'd bring it, take it down, and then we'd take it one day, and we would just clean like 6 or 7 of them. And all you do is blow them up, wash them down, scrub them, and then you play on them. You just jump on them, play on them in the water, and it's summer, it's hot, like you didn't want water, and
Yeah.
you're just playing in it or whatever. And then you just leave it out there for a little bit, and it dries, and it's great.
Well, and then y'all got hot putting them up, so you said, "Well, let me play on
Exactly.
them while I cool down real quick."
Exactly. And then you just and it's blowing air through it, so it's drying itself pretty much. It's like a blow dryer. You know,
Yeah.
It's just drying itself. And then you'd fucking let it out, roll it up, put it up. Dude, we made like $15 an hour, $10 an hour, one of those two. It was pretty high for a 15-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was probably the best like low key job I ever had. It was like 3 days a week, fucking whatever.
Well, we touched on a lot of good topics tonight, and being
No topic as good as this.
being where we are, I think we should close for the night.
You think we should wrap it up?
I think we should wrap it up for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Live to fight another day.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way your hat's on backwards today. Were you planning
Like
on
it.
turning that around, or you just
No,
flaunting the good hair?
It has a
today?
logo on it that I want to keep a little quiet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that's allowed or not.
Fair enough.
But I like this hat. This is my backwards hat.
That's a good looking backwards hat.
You gotta have the flow in it. Is there? Did you bring it up because of the flow?
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty much because mine. If I was wear mine backwards, I mean, you can look at mine.
I mean, it's up here for everybody. If you want to know what it looks like without the flow, this is.
It won't be there too much longer. My flow.
No, you're cutting. You're not cutting that. You
Mm.
can cut this. Don't cut that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Dude,
We'll see.
what?
We'll see. But I heard you. Did you wash your hair today?
No, you're saying it looks good?
Yeah, it looks great.
It's because I washed it.
Good. Hopefully that drives out the lice that was in it.
You know what they say about lice?
What?
It itches.
I thought you said it was a good source of protein.
Have you tried it?
No.
Oh, dude, saute some lice.
Push comes to shove. You never know.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up.
All
Thank
right.
y'all for jumping in.
Here we go.
Fuck with ya.